Hey up and welcome back to the channel and another day out in nature. But as you can see, we've still got the grey skies and I'm still in gloves. We're in the middle of March and I'm getting fed up. I'm getting fed up with it. I'm still clobbering up, still got gloves on and it's not warm. It's about 4 degrees. And today I'm up at Broadstone Heath. It's a good place. It's a good place when when birds are settling in for their breeding. Yeah, we usually get medipipits, linnets, stonechats up here, windchat occasionally, and common whitethroats when they're in. But the good sign is that things have started to come in. I've heard reports of white wagtails, little ring plovers, swallows, ospreys have started to come in. So it's happening. We're nearly there. So yeah, what I've come out today for is to talk about the OM1, what I like and don't like on it, and the 150 to 400mm f4.5 Pro lens. Now I've had a year with it. I'm going to talk about the what I like and don't like of this lens. There's plenty of stuff out there that people go into the specs of it and one thing or another. So I ain't going to go into that. There's plenty of that out on YouTube. Yeah, I'm going to show you some images as well, what I've taken with it. And I'd just like to say that OM Systems haven't asked me to do this. I'm not getting paid by them or anything like that. This is totally my views of how I've used the lens over this last year, and its likes and dislikes that I like and don't like. So here's a few images and I'll come back to you in a bit. Now then, we've moved location. All because it was too flipping cold up there. Oh yeah, and there was hardly any birds anyway, so you got curlew and common gulls, black-headed gulls, plenty of lapwings. But that was about it. There were no small stuff, so come down here. But I got golden plover on my way through, and I've come down to Lancet, one of my favourite places. Well, it was until I got about 5 minutes into my walk, and I tried in the old dog poo, didn't I? It really winds me up when people don't pick it up. It took me longer to get it off than it did get it on. You know what I mean? And we've had a nice surprise for me was a raven as it was going over. I thought it was a crow at first until it got closer and I saw that distinctive tail and obviously the cronk cronk. But then it had gone over. It was too quick for me, so I didn't get any pictures. And we had song thrush, chaffinch, robin, wood pigeon, merlin, a good old merlin, because of my ears. Because I can't hear high-pitched stuff now, so it's a bit horrible, really. But so I use the Merlin app quite a bit. and that's picked up tree creeper, coal tit, blue tit, great tit, something else, but you know, I didn't see them, but Merlin picked them up, so they're here somewhere. Oh, wren as well. So enough of that. Let's get to this. One of the things I really like about this lens is it doesn't telescope when you zoom in. It's all internal. And as you can see, I've taken the camo cover off of the zoom part. I like the little ridges because you can really get into that, and I can go from 150 to 400, no problem. What's that, about a quarter of a turn? So yeah, I love that. And then you got the built-in teleconverter, of course. That's just in the right place. I can click it on, click it off, fasten it up, fasten it off. That really is good. It's just in the right places there. Brilliant. Going back to the camo, I haven't been paid or been asked to do this, but this is a brilliant camo. The one I had on before was a bit naff, but this, I really love this, and it's from Wildlife Watching Supplies. It's tough, it's got the rubber backing on it, it's great, nice to touch. But what I really like about it is my autism coming out a little bit, is that the seams, as you get them all up, they all match up all the way down. So that speaks to me, you know, that's quality to me, that somebody's thought about that and done it, and the holes are in the right place. You know, on the other one I had, it wasn't, it was horrible. I had to cut it, make the holes bigger with scissors, because they were that bad. And you've got the plastic sheeting over this, keeps those buttons, these slidey buttons, these slidey buttons from moving. And if you want to know more about these, there's people out there on YouTube that will give you the full specs of it. You know, this is, as I said earlier, this is what I really love about this lens. And yeah, it's good. It's really nice and sharp all the way through. One thing or another, it's not too heavy. It's about 1.8, which is good. You manage to carry around that. Can carry it around all day, no problem. It's got the Arca built in, so straight onto the tripod, no problem. But I use the iFootage ones, so I have to put the plate on. Yeah, so yeah, it's been a good lens. I've had it for just under a year now. It's nice and small as well, it's not too big. As I say, it doesn't telescope. That's one of the lovely features that I like. I don't use these buttons here. You've got your manual there as well, which I like to use, especially for insects. It's got a good close focusing on it. It's 1.3 meters to infinity. So 1.3 meters is what? Just over 4 foot. So it's pretty good, and I do like it. It covers everything that I want to know, you know, from birds, for wildlife as well. The dragonflies and the insects, I can get close enough. Well, obviously I've got to crop in a little bit, but apart from that, it's a good all-rounder. So yeah, I'm quite happy with it. There's been no problems with it, and obviously with the, you got the converter as well, 1.25, which takes it up to what, 500. 500, but on this camera, that will take you up to 1,000, won't it? So good. So yeah, and obviously you've got the hood as well. Comes off. You got that. I think it's 95 at the front, I think. So yeah, so the bad points, we'll come around to that next. I'm going to put some more pictures up for the disadvantages and the things I don't like next about this lens. So I'll see you in a bit. Now, welcome back. And before we move on to the bad points, I'd just like to get around this side to point out another good point. If you undo this, you got the you can move the camera. So you got, if you're fixed in a tripod and you want to go portrait, no problems. And if you can hear it clicking into place, so you know when it's in the right place. So that's pretty good. So we'll move on to the bad points. And to me, there isn't many. The one thing I do struggle with now is because I'm getting, I'm sure it's arthritis in my elbows and in my shoulder. I've done something with my shoulder here this last couple of days. And so yeah, the weight, 1.8 kilograms, it's taken a bit of a toll on me now. So I am looking for a way of trying to carry it. I have no chance now of just carrying it by the tripod, whatever you call this thing. And it's the thing that fixes it into a tripod. Anyway, so yeah. So as I was saying, the only thing is the weight for me now, so I need to find a way of carrying it, because like I said, I can't carry it like that anymore because it just gets me elbows. So I started using the PGY Tech carrier. But unfortunately, I forgot to bring it out a bit today. And that fixes on my, I don't know if you can see that, these little bubbles. So they just clip into the harness. But then, after I've had it all day around my neck, it can give a little bit of a toll on my back. So I've started looking at the cotton carriers that just slip into the front. So I might pick up one of those to see how I go with that. So that's the only really big problem that I'm having at the moment, is the weight of it. But that's down to my health, really. The other thing was initially I needed a new camera bag. So before this lens I used the Panasonic Leica 100 to 400, so that was a little bit smaller, so I had a smaller bag, and this one go into it because, as you can see, it's quite a bit longer now, and you've got that diameter as well, so I've had to get a new bag. Apart from that, I've had no problems. It's a good lens. And the other thing that everybody goes on about is obviously the price. Fortunately, I treated myself when I retired, and because of that, I was able to do it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done. But seriously, I'm now thinking, because Olympus, or OM should I say, are bringing out the 100 to 400 Mark II lens, so I might keep my eye on that, see how other reviews go for that. So I don't really want to get rid of it because it is a good lens, but I think my health is dictating otherwise. Yeah, so that's it really. If you can, I'd say get it. It's a beautiful lens, but the price might put you off. But you can pick them up second hand, as I did with this, and I've had no problems with it whatsoever. So that's it. That's my review of the OM Systems 150 to 400 f4.5 Pro lens. Thank you for watching. Here's some more photos. Yep, welcome back. And as you can see, I'm not up a Langset, and as you can see, it's a lot better day. This is about a couple of weeks after, and it's been about the only time I've been able to get around to doing the OM1 Mark 1 part 2 of the 150 to 400 f4 Pro lens. So I'm going to talk about what I like and I don't like about the OM1 Mark 1. Obviously these are entirely my own views, and OM Systems has had no influence on this at all. And these are my what I use, the buttons, or what I customised it for me. So let's get down to it. Yes, the camera, absolutely brilliant for photos. I'd recommend the camera to anybody really, and I know everybody seems to be going full frame at the moment, but I would recommend this. It's a great camera. The detection and one thing and another is absolutely brilliant. The Pro Capture and one thing is something I don't really use at the moment, so I need to get into that and to use that really. But it's a brilliant camera for photos. I'd recommend it to anybody. And how I've set it up, how I've customised this one is there's a couple of buttons here, top and bottom. I've got this top button on the bird detection on and off, and I just wish there was a kind of a that would take you into the menu so I could switch it onto manual, not manual, mammals. I could switch from mammals to birds. That would be will be a great help. So, I got somebody behind me now. Yeah, so I got the top one on bird detection. The bottom one is on door capture button, and that's on sequential 2, which is on about, it gives you EVF doesn't black out. It's that quick. I think it's on about 25 frames a second, but I'm not quite sure of that. I had to set it up and keep using it, and I don't know what I've set it to. So yeah, so that's the 2 buttons at the front, and the ISO button here I have between continuous autofocus and manual focus, because I like to use manual focus quite a bit, so it's all there. And I use manual focus for my insects, really, because I don't really think that the autofocus really gets on to what I want when I'm focusing on a dragonfly. So that's straight there, on and off kind of thing. And then I've got the AF button, which is on here. That's about the middle one. And I have that set up on C1, which is a customizable button on the top, and there's 4 custom buttons there, and I use C1 for birds in flight. So, it's straight there, straight next to my thumb, and I could just lock onto it. And it's a starting point. I think it's on 2000, 1/2000, and sequential shooting, which is a non-blackout feature, is about 25 frames a second. So that's basically it, really. And of course, you've got the OK button, so you can go into the quick menu, and if you can see that, yeah. So when you're up to your quick menu, you can change stuff in there as well. It's all next to your thumb. And then you've got the preview button, just down there. So it's all there next to your thumb. You don't need to be taking your eye away from the EVF. And then you've got you can also customize the bin button to the menu as well, so you can do all that there as well. So as I say, it's absolutely fantastic for customizing it, various buttons. And I don't really use these on this side because it means taking your hand off and trying to do it that way, but the menu button, like I say, is on. You can customize your bin button to that now, so that's good. What I don't like about the camera is mainly the video side. I don't really think it's very good on the autofocus. It tends to lose it quite a bit, which is annoying for me. So I tend to use manual as much as I can. But that can be difficult if you're trying to follow a bird as well. Yeah, it's not good. But and it doesn't do 4K 120p, which is a slow motion one. That's just HD. That's the only disadvantages that I don't like about the camera, is the video side of it. So would I upgrade to Mark II? I don't know. I think it's supposed to be a better autofocus, and I think the video side is slightly improved, but I don't think it's that much. So that's it. That is really it, really. Like I say, it's a brilliant camera for the photo side of it. Disadvantages, of course, being A micro four thirds is light. If you're in a dark situation, one thing or another, it's going to pump up your ISO. So that could be a disadvantage. But if you don't go too high, you've got software now that'll clean it up a little bit. So it's not too bad. Oh yeah, that's another disadvantage, really, on the photo side. But if you get a day like this, really nice and sunny, no problems whatsoever. And of course you've got that 2 by magnification. Peacock butterfly being a bit distracted. Well, yeah, you've got that 2 by crop factor on the sensor as well. So all that helps. So when you've got something like this on, you're going from 300 to 800, so happy days. So that's it. That's my views on the OM1 Mark 1 and how I've customised it. So hope you've enjoyed. I just get distracted by insects now, I'm sorry. There's another one over there now. I'm going to have to switch off and go and have a little hunt. So thanks for watching. If you've liked it, please like and subscribe and knock on that notification bell. And I'll see you on another video sometime soon. Okay. Cheerio for now.